Picture yourself living in an animal pen in a field in the cold of winter in the mountains of Guatemala. Often there is nothing to eat but tortillas and salt. You give your children coffee to minimize painful feelings of hunger. Try to imagine living in extreme poverty so dire that you can no longer care for your child. You don't know where to turn. You make the heartbreaking decision to leave your child at an orphanage. Your hope is that your child will receive the care she needs and deserves. Imagine considering suicide because you see no hope for the future. The orphanage will only care for your children if you no longer live. Project Somos has received women who have found themselves in each of these situations. Our mamas and children have suffered from extreme poverty, illiteracy, physical abuse, rape, indifference, and racism. All Mayan women, our mamas, have arrived broken down and discouraged. Their children have been unhealthy and without education. They have arrived with lice, scabies, parasites, malnourished, and suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. We welcome women looking for support and hope for a new and better future for their children. They come and live on site in our growing community. Up to 3 families live in one home together. The women share the responsibilities of maintaining the house, caring for the children, and preparing meals. Our village is an eco-sustainable community snuggled in the Central Highlands of Guatemala, just outside of Tecpan. Off in the distance you can see 8 volcanoes. We are halfway between Antigua and Lake Atitlan and 90 minutes from Guatemala City. In 2011, we began building the Somos village. Using earth-bag construction and recycled pop bottles, we have constructed 3 family homes, the first 2 buildings in our learning center campus, a community hall, 2 guest facilities, a solar electric building, the staff house, a worm composting structure, and our music art culture dome. The Somos Village family homes encircle a playground, soccer field, and learning campus. There are organic gardens and an orchard. The mamas and kids harvest fresh veggies from the garden daily. They incorporate them into their meals. The children have developed their taste for new foods and are thriving. Children fed nutritious meals learn better. They are healthier and happier. They are sick less often. Although education is free in Guatemala, often families cannot afford shoes, clothing, or school supplies to send their kids to school. Young children are often forced to stay home to care for younger siblings, to work in the fields, or to help with domestic chores. When you educate children, there is hope for a better future. The Somos children all attend school, either the local public school or our on-site preschool. They are as hungry for knowledge as they once were for food. The mamas living at Project Somos are given opportunities to build their capacity. The Somos women learn to assist with guest services for our visiting groups. They make up the bedrooms, help with food preparation, and offer hospitality to the guests. The mamas have learned how to needle and wet felt and create beautiful products which are sold locally and internationally. Money earned from the sale of their products goes into a savings account, the first bank account each of the women has ever had. The women who arrive illiterate are given lessons in reading, writing, and basic mathematics. Women with reading and basic mathematics skills have a much better chance for employment and are less likely to be taken advantage of out in the world. We are partnering with a local women's organization to give our mamas the opportunity to attend capacity building classes in baking, cooking, sewing, and other employable skills. The single most important and difficult skill we are working on with our mamas is developing their skills to raise children as single parents. Machismo, or male chauvinism, is rampant here, and often the little boys run the show in the family homes. Corporal punishment is now illegal in the country, but is still the primary way of correcting and disciplining children. Project Somos is a place of peace and healing, and we work hard to teach positive and respectful parenting to the mamas. Since welcoming our first families, we have seen the children getting healthier, the mamas have learned about nutrition and incorporate it into their daily food preparation. Mamas who didn't read have learned the basics to help them maneuver in the world. School-aged children have started attending school. The younger children attend their own preschool on site. The women have learned non-violent methods of parenting. The mamas have learned handicrafts that are sold and provide them with personal spending money and money put into a savings account for their future. We are doing amazing things, yet we still have much more to do to realize our complete vision. 4 more family homes need to be built so that we can serve more women and their children. We will expand our programming to include outreach to local widows and abandoned women and their children. We will work to keep these families together and ensure they are all healthy and educated. We still need to build a neighborhood house with classrooms, clinic space, and consultation spaces to serve the local community. We have identified how much more the children need to be engaged, and we are initiating afternoon programming to enhance learning and to give the kids a leg up to succeed in the future. We will construct more buildings on our learning campus. We will plant and maintain more organic gardens to provide everyone with healthy organic fruits and vegetables. Small businesses will provide employment opportunities as well as be a source of income for the project. It's taken a team of people to get us to where we are today. Let's keep working together to give mothers and children the means to the sustainable, happy, healthy future they deserve. These families have suffered enough. Together, we can make a difference.